What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. All right, guys, I'm going to get into this. We had yet another mass shooting. This one right here is out there in Round Rock, Texas. Shout out Round Rock. And it's about a place called Old Settlers Park where this took place, and it's a travesty. And it's messed up, man, that, people can't even come together to have a good time without some idiots coming and trying to tear it up for somebody else. Because they got their own agenda of wanting to be somebody they not, or wanting to be seen a certain way, to where everything, when we come together as people, regardless of what the thing is about or what it's celebrating, it's always bloodshed and gun violence. Another perfect example. In this story right here, guys, there was a concert. It says it was a concert for area performers at a place called the Round Rock Juneteeth Festival. For all of y'all that don't know what Juneteeth is a celebration of when the slaves were freed. It commemorates the end of slavery, which I'll talk about in a second. It's usually celebrated on June 19th, but it hasn't came yet. But, it's a weekend closest to the holiday, so they're doing it now. They said 2 people were killed, guys, and other people were shot, including children. Said this didn't happen in the actual inside of the festival part itself, but in the vending area where people go and get concessions or whatever. Said the suspect or suspects are at large and the search is ongoing. Police need your help to find these people. If you got any video or anything showing these idiots, by all means, turn their asses in. I ain't down with that no snitching shit, especially when kids get killed. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is a slap in the face for everybody that went to that celebration for what it was for. Commemoration of the end of slavery. But we still got people out here with a slave mindset that go and do that type of, I'm not even gonna cuss. Look at the video and we're gonna come back and really do what we do. And some people ain't gonna like it, but I don't even want to cuss. First 2 minutes of YouTube. We'll be back.
2 people are dead and 6 people are injured following a mass shooting at a Juneteeth concert in Round Rock. Fox 7 Austin's Jessica Rivera is joining us live this morning from Old Settlers Park where the mass shooting happened. Jessica, what do we need to know?
Good morning, Libby. Yeah, Round Rock Police Chief Alan Banks says that this was supposed to be a celebration that brought the community together, but Banks is saddened to inform the community that 2 people died and multiple people were injured during a shooting at the Juneteenth celebration in Round Rock. Police officers right now have a barricade put up where they're not allowing people to come into the park. Right now, the park will remain closed for the remainder of the morning. This is as close as media is allowed to get. We're told that the incident happened further behind me, further into the park. According to police, just before 11 p.m. last night, a fight broke out between 2 groups at Old Settlers Park during a Juneteenth celebration. Someone pulled a gun and fired during the concert. We were told that the shooting did not happen near the main stage. It was near the vendor section. 2 people were killed and multiple people were injured. Police say those individuals were not involved with the altercation. They were bystanders who lost their lives. Round Rock PD and Fire Department were already at the event. Emergency personnel were able to quickly render aid. According to Austin Travis County EMS, 4 adults and 2 children were taken to local hospitals with potentially serious injuries. Police say they're searching for suspects. None are in custody. The park will remain closed this morning. Police ask you that you avoid the area as they continue to investigate.
The shooting happened immediately and the suspects took off running. Suspects were not taken into custody. What I do ask is if there's any witnesses that might have video or have witnessed this incident to please notify the Round Rock Police Department. We can be reached at 512-218-5500. It is unfortunate that we're here celebrating a wonderful event and we have a tragedy that happens. My thoughts, my prayers go out to our victims. My condolences go out to the families of the deceased. All the victims and the deceased were not emergency personnel or first responders. They were actually folks that were there enjoying the concert. Old Settlers Park is an open field with the stage. The shooting did not occur near the stage. It occurred near the vendor area, away from the stage. The 2 victims, I can tell you, were not part of the altercation.
Round Rock Police Department would like to thank the neighboring agencies for assisting with this tragedy. The Federal Bureau of Investigations is also here on scene assisting with the mass shooting. Today is Father's Day. Round Rock Police Department says that they will have the park closed for the remainder of the morning. Their goal is to open it up back by the afternoon. If you are in the area, please avoid the area as police officers are working on this investigation. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's the sad news of what happened at Old Settlers Park out there in Round Rock, Texas, man. May the victims rest in peace. I got to be honest with you. Stuff like this tears me apart, man. I can't stand it. And I can't stand the hypocrisy of some people out here that claim, and want to be dismissive of who's doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been around a while. And, people can say what they want. A lot of times it's people that's crying, you know what I'm saying, ain't been around long enough or don't want it missed. See, one thing about us as black folk, we very dismissive. And we always want to say it's somebody else's problem but ours. And then when we do get the problems pointed out that we need to address as people ourselves, amongst ourselves, you get labeled the enemy, or they want to compare the arch enemy. White folks, they want to compare that situation to white folks. You can't. You can't. Number one, this right here, we already know what this was about. This is silly. Juneteenth, National Independence Day. They just made this a holiday. Said it's a federal holiday, celebrated on June 19th every year. Because slavery is a part of American history, whether you would want to admit it or not. And a lot of people went through hell for us to even be in this position where we are. And we taking all the blood sacrifices and trauma that a lot of our ancestors went through, and we spitting and pissing right on their graves, spitting in their face. Stuff from earlier in history, 50s and 60s. People overcame that. Don't nobody see that. Everybody's concerned about themselves. 2 children were shot. Right? Didn't have anything to do with it. 2 people are killed. Multiple people are in the hospital right now. Right now. From a holiday, celebration of a holiday of where blacks was released from slavery. The independence. True independence. Out of any day to stop bloodshed and put your differences aside and to keep your mouth just in order. Just walk away or try to resolve a conflict after all the days. This could have been the one weekend you did that. In reverence of those that came before you that paved the way for you to even have freedoms of assembly like this. But you can't. Know why? Because a lot of the stuff in the past is not talked about anymore. So people just live in the now. They have children that are born in the now and don't know nothing about the struggles before them. They get them where they are. We have no sense of pride as black folk out here. We don't. A lot of us older ones, we used to watch PBS and Time Magazine and all that other stuff for those struggles that we had went through. And we kept mindful. You know what I'm saying? But this type of stuff right here is foul. It is. They wasn't shooting in the event, they shooting at the event. So I guess it must have been a disagreement. 2 groups about the fight. Children out there, women out there. Nobody gives a damn. We all got to show we real ones. Multiple lives lost didn't have nothing to do with it. And you wonder why people say, hey, you know what? This is why I don't hang around niggas. I don't. And I don't like using that word, but fuck, I mean, sometimes shit. The shoe fit, put it the fuck on. We got a big problem out here. We got a big problem. And nobody wants to address it. Nobody wants to say anything about it. And those that are in power and claim that they all for the people, the black fists and all this other shit, don't say nothing when stuff like this happen. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh. We watching it, but you ain't saying fucking nothing. 2 babies hurt. And they didn't identify the victims of who was killed. Here it is, Father's Day. 2 people dead. They had fathers. Did you think about that before you ended their lives, of the trauma that you inflicted on 2 men that ain't got shit to do with your beef? No, you didn't. Because you're sitting around here thinking about yourselves. That's the thing. No man is an island. No woman. And they got 2 suspects on the loose. Police begging for your help. Did you see the police chief? Did you see the police chief, y'all? He got a clueless look on his face like, damn, he can't even get past the trauma. It's upsetting. You think them people want to get on TV and talk about victims of random gun violence? Another mass shooting. One in Michigan, one around Rock, Texas. Told you. At any given time, you can look on the internet and see somebody doing some crazy stuff. Reckless abandon. Innocent people hurt. 2 innocent lives gone. And for fucking what? For what? I say a lot of stuff, and like some of y'all might think I'm crazy and stuff. I'm dead serious. We got to cut down a lot of folks that don't consider humans human. For us to have a harmonic balance and to build something of greatness, we got to tear this thing down and start from the ground up. We do. It ain't our fault that you can't act appropriately in public, or you got hatred against people that look like you and people that don't. Or you feel as though everything is against you in life, so you want to take other people out because you don't want to go by yourself. Can't calm your ass down, we'll calm you down. I'm telling you, you lucky can't anybody just run for the presidency or anything like that. I'll put my name right in that hat twice. I don't give a fuck if you look like me, don't look like me. You out of order, we get you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we are dealing in different times, ladies and gentlemen, where people feel the rules don't apply to them. So in a place where there's no rules, they're not going to respect what? No laws. You ain't got no laws, you got what? Anarchy. And you're seeing it right now. Little random acts of anarchy. Fuck this, I don't care about the law, I don't care about nothing. If you try to catch me, I'll kill myself. Boom, oh, let's take everybody with us. This right here needs national attention. Ain't nobody talking about it. So I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna be fixed after Biden get out of office. I ain't into politics, but I'm telling you, Biden's so damn old, he probably sleep right now still. That shit happened last night. He still sleep. I mean, just seeing him at the summit and what they were saying about him, the world leaders, about how feeble and old he looking, how bad. That right there, man, tell me all I need to know. It ain't about America, like who does the best for America. It's just whoever's in line with the agenda at that time. They'll keep you in that position until the objective is achieved, for them to get whatever they can get out of their time in office, with this guy being the figurehead. But this is not just about him. This is not about, the government, man, it's like, man, they got these laws in place. It's a different type of person. We need a different type of justice system. Judicial system need a 100% overhaul. Would you agree? A lot of y'all not agreeing, but I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe if one of them people was your people, all of a sudden now the fight you want to be a part of. Why don't we do this before this even happened? Start talking about this stuff and start frowning upon it. Start letting people know this is not okay. And if you do this, all of a sudden, it ain't no you just gonna be around a bunch of people and ain't everybody gonna keep their mouth closed because you family or you a friend or they just like you as a person after you did something evil to somebody didn't do anything to you. We gotta start fucking flipping on these people, man. And I'm being honest with you because I'm not lying. I don't want this to happen to anybody that sees this video or anybody that watches my videos. Whether you support me or not, you got a right to breathe just like everybody else on this planet. So all the negative comments I do get, water off a duck's back. It's cool. But the thing is this, I don't want to see nobody victims, including y'all that shit on me and hate in the comments sometimes. Man, this is craziness. You don't see the direction that we're heading. It's like we all are on a speeding train to oblivion, whether we want to admit it or want to be on it or not. Man, we need a big awakening in this planet. I mean, in America, man, for real. Because a lot of the stuff that's being said about us and all the good things, those of us that are here already see otherwise. Man, peace to the fallen. You know what I'm saying? I sound like J-Lo off of that movie she just did, that corny movie. But anyway, man, may everybody rest in peace, and man, may other people make a speedy recovery, even though something like this you never recover from. The PTSD and all this other stuff, you're never the same after going through a traumatic event like this. Best we can do is just keep talking about it and, you know, bringing awareness to the situation, regular citizens to be careful out here so it don't happen to them. But going outside your door and sometimes being in your damn house is a crapshoot, because sometimes the devil come right to your doorstep. Don't let it be you, and prepare yourself. I'd rather have take somebody out trying to take me out first and then deal with that in the court system, even though that's a fucking joke. But either way, man, I can't just lay down and let somebody do what they want to do to me. How about you? I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and be safe out there.